In restaurant talk, back of the house is the kitchen area where the chefs use their skills and talents to bring their creations to the waiting diners. Each week, we visit a restaurant and go to the back of the house to meet some of the talented people that are a part of our Lake County community. Our host is Valerie Hart, who for 35 years has been a food writer, restaurant critic, culinary teacher, and cookbook author. Let's join her now as we enter the wonderful world of creativity in the kitchens of Lake County to explore the back of the house.
This is Merrill's, and your Cherie. And your husband is Rick.
Right.
And he's not on camera, he's off singing someplace.
Yes, probably.
Okay. And Stephen, you are the cook extraordinaire.
Yes,
Chef.
chef.
This is Merrill's, and it is basically a new kid on the block that has taken Mount Dora by storm with its selections of beers and wines and simple but tasty sandwiches and flatbreads, and well, we'll hear more about what we do here. Cherie,
Yes.
where are you from?
I'm originally from Florida,
Okay.
the St. Pete, Tampa Bay area.
All right, okay. And you'll have to tell me what you did before you opened this restaurant, not brewery, but restaurant, wonderful wine place up.
I was actually a technology geek. I project managed the installation of telephone systems for a major accounting firm throughout the U.S.
For how long?
30 years.
And then this is your retirement?
Yes. Actually, it is.
The restaurant business is never retirement. It's
No,
a
it's not.
24-hour a day
Right.
job that
Correct.
continues, because when you go home at night, all you do is think about it.
True. A lot of sleepless nights.
And Stephen's not on microphone, but Steve comes from where?
Ponte Verde.
Pontevedra.
Ponte Vedra, sorry.
All right, okay. And brings with him some very interesting tastes of Cajun and Creole that are mixed in with our Americana. So let's start now with
This is the andouille Manhattan chowder.
andouille Manhattan chowder. So there's going to be some red sauce in it. It's going to be
Yes,
red,
It's tomato based.
like you. Okay. And what do we have here?
Right here we have about 2 cups of sliced andouille sausage.
Andouille.
Andouille.
I love it.
We have about 4 cups of diced red potato.
Ooh.
You can also use Yukon. It's just whatever your taste is.
So Yukon or red potatoes, and this is.
That's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Just 4 cups.
Oh, all right. And carrots.
Yep, shredded or diced. I like to use shredded.
Lovely. And
And that's about a 1/4 pound of diced bacon.
diced bacon. All
Yummy.
right. Yum. And this.
And then about 2 cups of diced yellow onion.
All right. And then we have our seasonings.
And then you'll have about 4 tablespoons of dry oregano and about 2 tablespoons of dry thyme.
Oregano and thyme. And you're going to put all that together in a pot
Yes.
with.
When we start out, we render the fat of the bacon with the onion, and then you'll add your protein, which is the andouille sausage, and kind of brown it up. And then you'll add your veggies and sweat them down, which will be the diced celery, diced tomato, shredded carrots, and onion.
Do you use any canned tomato sauce in it or tomatoes?
I try not to, but if you're lacking on fresh tomatoes or whatever the case may be, you can use a tomato sauce or tomato paste.
Do you add seafood to this andouille?
Yes, usually it's a clam chowder,
Uh-huh.
but you can put whatever you want in it, chicken.
So what are we going to do today?
This is strictly andouille,
So no seafood.
no seafood.
All right. We're going to have you put this together and start it up, and
Okay.
by the time the show is over, we should be able to taste it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, you're all set up here now to make your famous flatbread, and it is called
Provençal.
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 And as we've just been talking here, it's a French word that was obviously put together by an Italian.
Right.
So you're calling it an Italian flatbread. Let's go.
All right. First, we're gonna start out with some baked flatbread, and we're gonna brush the back with a little bit of brown butter.
Brown butter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get about 3 ounces of marinara.
3 ounces marinara.
We'll
Just enough to kind of coat it.
just to kind of coat it.
Smells good already.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we'll start with a bottom layer of shredded mozzarella.
Shredded mozzarella. Oh, that's why you're an Italian.
Yeah, it's always good on a pizza. Flatbread.
Okay.
It's a nice coat of that. And then we'll go with our julienne green bell pepper.
Green bell peppers. And you have them soaking in ice water. Does that make
Yes.
them milder, sweeter?
No, it just when you put it in an ice bath, it kind of the water gets cold all the way around,
Mm-hmm.
so it helps to keep them fresher. And then we have some julienne portobello.
Ooh.
Yum.
Oh. Oh, yum.
Okay. And then a little julienne red onion.
Red onion. Oh, this is really good.
Notice how everything's julienne.
Okay, and we are a vegetarian.
Yes.
Yes.
And a little halved grape tomato.
Oh, they're cute. The fresh tomato on pizza or on flatbread makes all the difference in the world.
And a little chopped calamata. Olives.
Okay, so all right, so wonderful, tasty black olives.
Okay. And
Yes.
then I usually just put a little of our seasoning blend on top.
What is the seasoning blend?
It's a mixture of
It's a
garlic,
special
salt, and fresh herbs.
That's a
Dried
secret
herbs.
ingredient.
Yes, the secret ingredient.
Okay, we won't ask.
All right.
That looks fabulous.
And then we're just gonna drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil.
Mm-hmm. Is that extra virgin?
Yes.
Looking good.
And then a little more cheese on top.
Sure, why not?
And that's ready to go in
That's
the
a treat.
Yes.
Yes. You
What's
that-
good
that's-
enough to eat right here?
Yeah, and that's what I would order.
Yeah.
Because it has everything good on it,
Mhm.
and my 4 basic food groups,
Right.
which
Right.
are usually chocolate, chocolate, and chocolate. All right. Do we have? How long does this go in the oven for?
This will go in the oven, our pizza oven, at 450 for about 8 minutes.
Let's go.
All right.
Right now, Stephen, I understand you have something brand new going on here that is becoming the house specialty.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is it?
This is our bunless burger.
You mean it's just a hamburger?
It's a hamburger.
I've waited
patty.
all this time, and I'm just getting a hamburger.
Well, basically what it is any style hamburger that you would like without the bun. Because I know a lot of people are doing away with bread in their diet.
Yeah.
So basically what we're doing is, like I said, just putting a burger your style on basically a bed of lettuce and fresh red onion, grape tomato, and a pickle.
That's the way I order it.
All right.
Uh-huh. Okay, now what kind of, you have your ground beef here.
Watch out.
Yeah, that's our 80-20 ground chuck.
Okay.
And we're just gonna.
How many ounces is that?
This is a 6-ounce patty.
Okay, and that is, you're putting on a,
This is our Montreal seasoning that you can pick up at any local grocery store.
what's it called?
Montreal.
Oh, Montreal seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh, it is good.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna score it with the spatula,
Uh-huh.
and that's to put a nice crust on it.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll cook it with some Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
And my flatbread is done.
Now, if you have good meat here, and you do, I like it rare.
Sure.
Oh, look at that flatbread. Wait a minute. Can you get it? Yes. Okay, it's heavy.
What we did here is just lay down some canola oil on the flat top. And we'll go ahead and score our burger.
Why do you score it?
This is to put a nice crust
Ah.
on your burger here. That'll go right down like that. You said you want it rare, so we'll let it go about 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
Okay.
And it'll be ready to go.
Okay. Is that Worcestershire?
Yes, it is. We'll go ahead and score the other side of the burger. And then we'll give it a little Worcestershire. And I'll show you that crust I was talking about here in a minute. And while that's cooking, we can go ahead and set up the plate. What we have here is just some fresh chopped romaine. I'll put a little leaf off to the side. Kind of dig out a little hole for it, make like a little nest. And then we'll top it with fresh grape tomato, red onion, and a pickle spear.
Yum. And I see your soup bubbling away in the background. I don't know whether the camera can get it or not, but it is smelling good and looking good.
Longer it cooks, the better.
What time do you start in the morning to serve lunch?
Right now we're opening at noon, right?
Yep.
Are you open for dinner?
Yes.
Oh, you are. So you open about noon and you close at what time?
That varies. On the weekends we're open till midnight. And Wednesday night we close at 8. Thursday night we close at 10.
10. Yeah.
And then the weekends we're open till 11. Sunday we're open
Till
noon
6.
to 6.
And your husband, Rick,
Uh-huh.
is singing and entertaining.
Yes.
Do you have any other entertainment besides Rick?
Oh, yes. Yep. We have entertainment Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights.
All local
Yep.
bands? And
Locals.
how-
Well, actually, we bring in bands from the Winter Park, Orlando area.
Nice.
Ones that people don't usually see very often.
Well, you're
so.
becoming a happening,
Thank you.
even with the streets the way they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That nice little crust I was telling you about. And we'll go ahead and top it. Now that we have our onion, we'll just top it with our grape tomatoes. We'll just kind of dot those.
I'll take an extra pickle.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll just lay our pickle spear.
That's pretty.
Pickle fan, I should say.
I'm not sure I need mustard and ketchup with
Right
that.
over top.
No, it's just fine the way it is. It's exactly the way I would order it. Good show. Let's go outside and talk about your very exciting beers and wines and all of the things that people are coming for.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
And
Sounds like a
then,
plan.
I see some people waiting outside for you to open. There's a lot of people waiting for you to open. Is it my family or yours?
Some of it's mine and some of it's yours.
Okay. Let's go on out.
All right.
Okay, we finally made it out to my favorite place in the restaurant. And as I've said, is this all your family or are they mine?
I think they're a combination of both of ours.
Well, they're looking pretty good. Let's
Yes,
hope they
they
eat
are.
and drink.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the wines for just a minute because you have done something very special here. Tell me about your wines, where they come from, the wines you have favored.
What I try to do here is I try to get boutique wines from boutique wineries, which are your small wineries. I have Italian, I have California, I have Washington, I have New York. I actually have a few Lake Ridge, which is here in Claremont. But
Muscadine.
yes,
Good for jelly.
there, and a little sweet. But yes, and we have all the ranges. We have anything from a blend to a buttery Chardonnay to a very oaky Chardonnay to Syrahs to Merlots.
Are most of your customers ordering red or white at this time of the year?
Actually, surprisingly enough, a lot of people order red even in the summertime.
They think it's healthier.
I guess, yes. Yes.
Okay, and along with your wines, which are exciting and a lot of fun, you have a selection of beer here that is unlike any place that I have seen. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you can't possibly describe all of them. How did you get into beers?
I always wanted to do craft. I always want to be different than anybody else. Downtown, Mount Dora, wherever, Lake County. So I brought in a lot of craft beers. That's not saying not other people don't have it, but I try to be different. So I tried to start with just crafts, but then you have your people who just want a bud, so you have to get that too. So we have anything from domestic imports to craft beers, and craft beers are little beer breweries throughout the country.
Our producer, cameraman, when he came in, he walked up there and I couldn't get him away from the beers because he really knows his beer.
Yes. Yeah.
They're wonderful. And
Thank
you've
you.
been wonderful. We've
Thank you
enjoyed
very
every
much.
minute. They're going to
Thank
bring
you.
the sandwiches out now.
Okay.
And I guess you have to get back in the kitchen for a minute.
Yes.
So let's bring the sandwiches and the flatbreads. Everyone's ordered something different here.
Yes.
The turkey with the cranberry sauce in it.
That's our most popular sandwich. So
And-
that's our signature sandwich.
And what else have they ordered?
Mainly flatbreads. I think everybody's ordered the flatbread, but a different kind. We have the Italian, we have the veggie, we have the herb chicken.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
So
that
just a lot of
sounds
different
good.
kinds.
All right,
Okay.
maybe you'll go find out if anybody wants some wine, and I'll go into the kitchen and see if he's bringing the sandwiches out.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
This is a happening.
Thank you very
Does it go
much.
on like this every day? Is it as crazy?
Sometimes, yes.
Well, it's looking good. In fact, it's looking fabulous.
Thank you.
And everybody's loving it, and so am I.
Thank you very
I've
much.
had an
I
awful
appreciate
lot
it.
of fun. And
Thank you.
You're wonderful, and the people who work with you are wonderful. And I want to wish you a lot of luck. And maybe they'll finish outside someday.
Yeah,
and
let's
it'll be easier to crawl over the stuff to get in.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like it stopped anybody.
No, it hasn't. I appreciate that. I really do. So
Lots of
thank you.
luck.
Thank you
Everything
so very
good.
much. Thank you.